Alright, here's a little update on the Immortal Hedgehog build. I'm actually making this for a showcase and for a new best in slot because I had to tweak things a little bit because after playing around with the build, I realized some things weren't as good as I had originally planned and really not as viable. Alright, let's take a look at the gear. So, this was my old warrior helm, and as you can tell, it has a helm of command in it. But I'm going to continue to use a Draculus because you're going to need that. And of course, that comes in with the Immortal. But I'll infuse a White Wing or a Wolfang into it. And one of the most important ones is the White Wing itself as your bow. You want to infuse Berserker's Will. Berserker's Will has insane stats, but it always gets like a shitty rap because of the minus 40 to health, which, as you can tell, I have almost 200k health and I have in all strength jumps. It's just not a big deal. And what it does, it gives you speed. With the two of them together, it gives me 1020% to damage. I mean, it has a lot of good stuff on it. I have, of course, my Chaos Band with Execute, and then over here I have my Chaos Band with Heaven Cleaver. Now, this is important because you need AoE with this build. You need something with AoE. So this is very important. The biggest change I made, besides the Draculus and over here at my armor, the biggest change is this bone necklace. And the bone necklace, because I was having such a mana problem that I figured there's just no way around it. You're going to need a bone necklace, and it has really made all the difference. It really has. So that's infused with a Wolfang, and going up to Will of the Light King, I infused it with a Wolfang, and eventually, when I find another White Wing, I cannot find White Wings. Man, it is just, they are hard to find. I've thought about it, and I might go ahead and do a White Wing into this and maybe a White Wing into my new Draculus. I don't know. But there's also the question is, how does it farm? Can you farm? Yes, you can. And I don't really need strength gems to farm because I'm carried by ability points. So it's pretty good. But I want to do a couple runs of, I'll just show you in Mage Tower 5 what it's looking like. And, yeah. Oh, and this is the other thing. If you take a look how shitty my Australium is. I mean, if you thought my Warrior Australium was shitty, this one is just by far. I have barely put anything. So what I'm doing right now is essence farming in Mage Tower 5. So I got to do that. I got to get some Australium up. I'm going over 48 right now so I can get the second rank of this to get 2 more points into Sonic Arrow. And I'll go ahead and show you my abilities. This is what my abilities look like. Sonic Arrow's at 38. So that's the one that you're going to be focusing on. And of course, you want to have points into Piercing Shot and Strong Arrow. As you can see, they give a huge boost. So I've almost considered maybe going with the White Wing to give the actual 3 points into everything instead of just a point into everything and 3 points into Sonic Arrow. I want to see how it goes. So, I'll just show you. Now, it's good. You want to try to keep them lined up. And you can tell the arrow just goes straight through shit. And it's great. And the AoE is going to hit. And that Sonic Arrow hits for so hard. The bleeds will just kill them. And right now it's hitting per hit, I think, for about 420 million, something like that. And so I'll get 20 bleeds for 420 million, which, I mean, things are dead before them. That's really for stronger enemies. I mean, that's kind of overkill for for this place, but I figured this is going to be the easiest place to farm essence. And I don't know, I might go to the forest and moist caves, because it's real narrow like this, and it's easy to get them lined up, and I can just one-shot everything. So, but I've seen some pretty weird stuff tonight on my archer. I have 231 magic find, but I was able to find an astral and 3 or 4 other legendaries on one run through MT5. So I mean, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if okay, this is where the immortal is going to come in. As long as I'm shooting something, I can't die unless I get one shot. And see, if those guys, if I would have been in the middle of all that, they may have one shot me. So as long as I'm shooting something, I'm staying alive. So what I switched out with my armor and my helm, I did have the Vlad set, but I decided that it wasn't really necessary, and I lost out on a lot of ability points by using Vlad. So I went ahead and switched that out because I had so much health steal anyway that I didn't really need it, because the Draculus did just fine. I mean, I had a fucking Draculus into a Vlad helmet and a Vlad chest, so it was a bit of an overkill, because I mean, one hit would fill me from nothing to full life. It was bad. What's really cool about this AoE too is, since health steal is not considered a proc, it's kind of like an ability, I guess, but when I hit stuff with my AoE, it actually health steals. So it's pretty cool. So if I got things lined up, the sonic arrow is going to be going through, and each time it goes through and hits something, I'm health stealing, and then when the AoE goes off, I'm health stealing. But it's necessary to have that AoE, because things get kind of unbunched sometimes, and you need to go ahead and be taking them down. But this is a fun build. It's something that's a little different. It's viable. Once I get my Australium up and finally find some of the T6 gear I've been looking for, I might try to go take on Crawl. And let's do a quick run of an arena. Now, I usually have charge on, but I'm not going to need that right now. So, just show you what this can do in arena. How it works in big groups. I put this on before, but I want you to see the real effect of this AoE and how Sonic Arrow behaves, because it's really pretty cool. And I know everybody wants to swing from multi-shoot's nuts, and I was swinging from its nuts beginning of my archer career, and then I just got fucking bored of it, and I decided to go with something different. And I don't know, I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's different. And as I said in my other video, you don't have to deal with the bullshit of multi-shoot going fucking nuts on you and missing and whatever, like arrows disappearing and bullshit. And goddamn, Sonic Arrow is so strong. I can't imagine when I get my Australium up and get my strength and everything. Ooh, it's going to be doing a shit ton of damage. I know y'all probably think, oh, it's not a big deal. You're having trouble killing the zombies. I'm really, my archer is a baby right now. I don't even have the first wheel of the Australian field, and once I get that, and once I get going, I'm gonna take down Crawl with this build, just like I took down Crawl with my warrior build. I think it'll be good. But I hope this yeah, this just kind of shows the gist and the behavior of the build. If y'all got any questions, please let me know.